Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dos Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we are continuing with our reaction on the Rock series, episode 4 of season 2 of Rick and Morty. Last episode ended very, very sad.
Yeah.
Probably the darkest ending to an episode that we've seen up to this point. Like, there have been some dark subject matter, but it never really ended on a note that dark. Like, Rick tried to kill himself. That was super depressing.
Yeah.
Like, it was really, really sad. And, you know, even though they had that scene at the end where, you know, he was kind of like yelling at, like, you're like, oh, she'll never love you type of thing. Like, it still kind of left me feeling a certain type of way inside. And,
you know, relationships can be hard. And I think that they were trying to show, I mean, it was really sad to see that, but it's unfortunate that can be the reality of life. Like, you can feel that low sometimes. And especially because of, like, a relationship like that. It's
still really kind of, like, sad. Obviously, we know, like, you know, wubba-lubba-dub-dub means, you know, help me, I'm in great pain.
It's like his whole existence is sad and dark and depressing.
It's really fucking sad.
That's no way to live. I have to say, that's no way to live.
He's constantly numbing himself. It's really sad to see because, you know, it's really coming from a deep, dark place. And I wonder, you know, how much we'll get into that. And, you know, we've talked about it before in previous reactions that, like, will we ever see, you know, Rick's wife or Beth's mom
or ex-wife or if they're even, I'm assuming they're like divorced.
Yeah,
but
Beth's mom pretty much. Yeah, regardless if they were married or not.
Because I wonder if she had to do with a lot of this.
I wonder if that's why he's so hurt. Yeah. Maybe, like, I don't know if it's ever got into that yet, even into this point into the show. Like, you know, I think they're in season 4 now, but I'm curious if that's the case, because that's kind of where I'm leaning towards, but I mean, who the hell knows? It might just be because he's too smart and he just can't, like, his brain is too smart to be able to even, like, you know, talk to these people on Earth and whatnot. He's just so much smarter. That's why, you know, he talks to aliens as opposed to humans. So he said he tolerates humans.
I know. But he is a human.
I know.
Alright, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos, including our reactions on the Rocks videos. And check out our Patreon where we have exclusive content, full-length reactions, and things like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this next episode.
Steve, I just got a weird email. Did you buy us airline tickets?
Oh, shoot, it was supposed to be a surprise. I wanted to thank you for letting me live here all this time, so I'm treating...
All this time?
Is this a different dimension?
There's no such thing as an Uncle Steve. That is an alien parasite.
What the fuck? Like I was gonna say.
I've known him my whole life.
These telepathic little bastards, they embed themselves in memories, and then they use those to multiply and spread out and take over planets. Somebody probably tracked it in last week on the bottom of their shoe or on a piece of alien fruit. We gotta keep an eye out for any zany, wacky characters that pop up.
Ooh, whatever you want, Rick. We're here to help.
Thanks, Mr. Poopy Butthole. I always could count.
Oh, it's so cute! His little hat! Banana Man.
There's 6 of us, and that's it. Me, Morty, Jerry, Beth, Mr. Poopy Butthole, and
Poopy
Summer.
Butthole!
Why did they call him that?
You called him Mr. Banana Man. His name's Mr. Poopy Butthole.
I've always been here for you guys, and I always will be. Ha ha! Somebody call for repairs?
Oh, yeah!
How long has Mr. Poopy Butthole been a part of their life?
Nikki.
So we can't trust any of our memories now? Nikki was the reason we found that old Nazi submarine. Did that not even happen?
Well, of course it happened.
And if Mr. Beauregard wasn't our butler, it's safe to say the family'd be in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Wait, no! Don't flash back!
You're just gonna make more swelling.
Don't
Just
worry,
relax.
Jerry. We called the fire department.
You know they won't come here anymore.
Marmalade is served.
I guess I take back what I said about British cuisine.
We're trying to sleep.
I don't know all these fucking people. Photography.
Everybody stop remembering. These parasites are like bed bugs, and every flashback is another mattress. Look! There's only supposed to be 6 people in this house.
But there's always been 10.
No! The fact that I wrote this number down means that there's 4 parasites.
You sure about that, Rick?
Begging your pardon, Master Rick, but I seem to recall a great...
Mr. Poopy Butthead. Oh, Butthead?
Where's my pencil at?
Here, Rick. Use me.
Oh, thanks, Pencil Vester.
You're not in any of my photos, Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Well, what do you know about this? You're not in any of mine.
All I have are
They're the
pictures
wrong
of me and
ones.
my friends from school. Tinkles, it's past my bedtime.
Not in never past bedtime land. Here we go.
Never past bedtime.
It reminds me of My Little Pony.
It's like if Little Wayne came into Alice in Wonderland.
We're trying to sleep.
It was Tinkles.
Sleepy Jerry.
The real Jerry.
I'm Tinkles, and these are my friends.
What the fuck?
There's so many telepathic freaking.
So am I.
And her husband, Sleepy Gary, is hands down my absolute best friend.
Thanks, Jerry. Beyond
Sleepy
that,
Gary.
no offense to any of you, but all bets are off.
Look, I'm not used to being this unsure for this long. I'm just gonna aim for shoulders, starting with the weird girl.
The weird girl.
Hold still, Summer.
Rick, that is my daughter.
Oh yeah, well what if you just think that, Sleepy Gary? I've known you for 15 years. Don't let me hurt you.
Rick,
So even
these are
Rick's
our
getting
family
tricked.
and friends.
What the fuck is this guy? He's looking covered in pork.
Shut up, Hammer Eye. Shut up, Amish
Hammer
cyborg.
Eye?
This 90s
Amish
Conan.
cyborg.
Oh my goodness.
You know what, Pencilvester? Took me my whole life to realize it, but I
Look at this
love
little
barbecue.
Suck my.
Watch me. Hey.
Too suspicious.
No! Shoot! Now look, it's like a Where's Waldo page. Can you find me? Check out all these zany characters. We'll be right back after these messages.
Full of Deadpool. Break the fourth wall.
Even you have to admit, you do tend to overreact to stuff.
You guys, we gotta hurry. I just got back from Walmart. They're selling Nintendo 3DS systems for $149.99 on sale. Plus, every time you buy one, you get a $50 gift card. Brings the total price down to $110 after tax. Now listen, we can flip those sons of bitches for $200 a piece.
You can
Easy.
flip 'em?
They're all limited edition Zelda ones. Hurry,
Zelda ones?
hurry, come with me. We can be rich, and we also all get to keep one, and we can play Nintendo games. Nintendo, give me free stuff. Okay, yes, I definitely remember doing that, but also I would never do that.
Don't overreact, Rick.
My head is filled with memories of our friendship. I'm convinced that you're Beth's husband and I'm your friend, but if those memories can't be trusted, then...
Jerry, just say it.
Sleepy Gary, how do we know I'm real?
Remember our vacation?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, he's gonna bring more fucking.
They're filming that new Star Wars movie down the coast. Should we check it out? Maybe we'll see Chewbacca.
I'd like that.
Chewbacca.
Gary and Jerry.
I like how they're just like pecs.
Hey, we agreed. Never in the house.
He fixed his hair.
Am I the only real person on Earth?
Maybe. Or maybe, just maybe, we're all real. You know me, I'm Reverse Giraffe. I have a short neck and leg. I went to college with Hammer Eye. Hey! I saved Ghost in the Jar's life in Vietnam.
Ghost in the Jar.
And Beth, how many times have I been a shoulder for you to cry on?
Too many.
Okay, so maybe we're just all fake. Or maybe there's only one deceiver here. The person that keeps telling us the path to salvation is being held prisoner and mistrusting each other.
Hey, don't blame me. I tried to shoot Summer 10 minutes ago.
I know we all have beloved memories of Rick. But are we really supposed to believe that a mad scientist inventor with a flying car just showed up on our doorstep after being gone for years?
Yeah, you know, he does have a lot of really weird made-up sounding catchphrases. Wubba lubba dub dub, Ricky ticky tabby bitch, and that's the way the news goes. AIDS, and that's why I always say shum shum slippity dop. I'm not doing this in front of Pencilvester. Bring him to the garage.
Morty knows what's going on.
The baby wizard.
He's gonna shoot the duck.
You can either do this the easy way or the hard way. You know, you want to
like
live,
the toys
then
that
open the
Sid
blast
played
shield
with in Toy
doors.
Story.
Shut up, Morty, you brainwashed little turd that might not even be real because I'm brainwashed too.
You know, Rick, this isn't easy for us. You know, we all remember you as a friend.
Oh, really? Well, I remember you as a whiny little piece of shit.
Oh, wow. Baby Wizard was a parasite? He set me up with my wife.
What the hell?
I figured it out, Rick. The parasites can only create pleasant memories. I know you're real because I have a ton of bad memories with you.
Those memories that we had.
What the fuck?
Can go back to that time.
Oh my gosh.
Morty.
Now let's go, Morty. We've got a lot of friends and family to exterminate.
Everybody remain calm. This is gonna take some explaining.
We need to kill everyone that we can only remember fondly. Who's got a bad memory about Mrs. Refrigerator?
Everyone has bad memories of me. Remember that one time? Oh, man, we couldn't stop screaming.
Roller coasters aren't bad, Mrs. Refrigerator. They're thrilling. And you've been a perfect companion to me my entire life.
The jig is up. Oh. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
What about Summer?
Why am I always your go-to? Never go in my room again.
I didn't. She's real.
Mom, are you driving me to...
Yes. What time?
Oh my God, are you drunk?
What do you mean, wife, coach?
You're what? Oh, God!
I have a plan. If we can get to my boat, there's a... No! Just send me to Gary. I want to be with Gary. Oh, God.
Whoa, what the hell?
Look out for that homeless guy!
Oh, open the door! Open the door!
There isn't time!
Sorry, Jerry. You're real.
I'm a parasite.
Yeah, but you're real.
From now on, let's all be careful to wash our hands when we get back from outer space. That goes for everyone.
This is depressing. We killed every good person in the house. We're what's left?
We're real. Ricky Ticky Tabby!
Ooh-wee! Amen to that. Now this little poopy pants is hungry. Will somebody pass me a pork chop? Is something wrong, Beth?
Beth!
Oh, fuck! Oh,
wait, but
Oh, Beth, why?
I need an ambulance. There's been a shooting. My wife shot... my wife shot a longtime family friend.
Oh my God, Mr. Poopy Butthole.
What?
Keep breathing.
What the
Look
fuck
at me.
is going on?
Look at me. I'm supposed to hurt.
What the fuck? That's like 2 episodes in a row that ended like fucking dark as shit. Like,
I thought he was fake too.
God, it feels like Hank and Breaking
He's
Bad.
looking a lot better.
Listen, Beth, don't torture yourself. I made a similar mistake years ago, but, on a planetary scale.
Is he mad at me?
He's not pressing charges. I mean, that's gotta be the you shot me equivalent of not being mad.
Can he have visitors?
He'd like to be alone. He told me to tell you he's sorry you didn't have bad memories of him. If you love him, you should leave.
And that's the way the news goes.
I thought he was fake too.
Yeah, so I
Like,
don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
We'd never seen him before, but I guess he had always been there.
Yeah, that just seems like such a Rick and Morty thing. Like, they haven't done anything like that before, but because of, I guess, it sounds weird to say, but because of how unpredictable this show is, like, it seems like such a Rick and Morty thing. Does that sound weird? I anticipate, like, this type of weird shit, like, a random character who lived in the house popping up at the end, like, and just being like, oh yeah, I'm Mr. Poopy.
Yeah, this was interesting. It was interesting that Rick had gotten tricked, too. And, like, Morty was the one who figured it out, so.
One of the things that I took from this episode is how, again, kind of ended on a very dark note there.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's going to start being a trend. Like,
yeah, like, if
I hope not.
Darker.
But, I mean, it's still very entertaining and it's still very fun throughout.
Yeah.
But it just, like, leaves you on, like, this, like, weird feeling, like, last scene. Before they cut to, like, the after credit scene. Because the after credit scene does kind of make it a little bit more lighter and whatnot. But, I mean, it still is kind of dark. And, like, specifically, these last 2 episodes have been so much more dark than the rest.
So I wonder if Mr. Poopy Butthole is going to have...
I can't even, like, not laugh without you finishing his name.
I'm like, why is that even his name? But I wonder if he's gonna become like more of a permanent character. Like, who named him that?
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Ugh. Anyway, so interesting episode.
Yeah, I honestly don't know 100%. Like, I honestly don't know what to make of it. Like this whole episode was kind of like it seemed somewhat isolated. I mean, I don't know if Mr. Poopy Butthole is gonna make a return occurrence. It'd be kind of funny if he did. You really just kept thinking like, oh, it's just because it is this like creature that's just like inhabiting and like eating their food and whatnot. But no, I guess Mr. Poopy Butthole was real, and we just weren't introduced to him.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
And be sure to check out our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye guys.